Hello. Let me say, welcome to our annual awards luncheon. This is an incredible event that we do every year where we get to celebrate all of our students. Let's celebrate. Many of you already know me. If there's a student in the room that I have not met, my deepest apologies. I'm officially your director and your dean. I came up out of the program for many years. I used to be the care coordinator, and truly probably one of the best jobs in my whole entire life. So a lot of love and respect and honor for this program. Let me say that our theme this year is Success Starts Here. Every year we get our theme from the EOPS Association. So whatever sort of positive energy around student success that we put in, we tap into that and we bring it back to our campus. One of my most favorite themes was, and still is, I am powerful. You see it in the bags, you see it on the t-shirts. So there were some colleagues in Southern California that came up with that, and that was part of the, the superpower piece. We had these t-shirts around like the comic books. So the superpower piece, and from that we pulled I am powerful so that our students can speak that into reality every day. So welcome. Before I sort of do some transitions, let me just say, wasn't the food incredible? Yes. Oh, God. So if you are a student worker in the office, if you're staff, you already know that if you work with us and you're around us for any period of time, you're gonna gain a good 5 pounds. Because we eat and we eat well, you know? Just even what we bring into lunch to share. That office always smells lovely. So thank you for our caterers who obviously did a great job of cooking the food. Thank you for the team of people who selected the caterer. We are grateful. And now I want to share with you, there's some plot twist. One of my favorite terms, my soon-to-be 15-year-old turned me on to that term, so borrow it if you feel like it works for you. So here are the plot twists for today. I am going to be inviting our president up in just a minute, and we are so truly blessed to have a new president at Laney College. Let me tell you, I have had the pleasure of serving at Laney for 17 years now, and I've seen a lot. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful that it's like the heavens opened up and smiled on Laney, because we have a president that I can share with you as an administrator for 5 years now that knows community colleges. She is authentic, truly loving, truly caring for students, for faculty, for staff, and you can feel it. It walks in front of her and she demonstrates it on a daily basis. Now that's a core competency, but not everybody comes with it. It's authentic for her. I want to share this with you about her as well that I'm so impressed about, and I've been waiting so long for it. She understands budget. And how that's supposed to work to affect all of our lives. So what you receive and what you get as students, whether it's direct aid, whether it is through the services and human resources by us having jobs to deliver certain services to you, the community connections and partnerships. She understands education. She understands instruction, student services, and how it all works together. This is a gift because leading in California community colleges and leading in colleges today are very, very hard to do. Very hard to do, and she has all of the core competencies that we need, and I am grateful, and I know that you will all experience it sooner than later. If you've not met her yet, get a chance to meet with her. And at this point, besides celebrating all of you, I'd like to welcome up our president, President Tamil Glickerson. who, by the way, part of the plot twist, she's also our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker for today, he's still in Singapore. He hasn't made it back yet. No Skyping. We have in person our president. Here you go.
I'm really so very honored to be here. And Mildred, I'm very touched by your comments and the belief that all of you have had in me since the day I arrived on campus to do the public forums. And students, this is really about you, and it's such an honor for me to be here to celebrate and be with really who I feel like are my own community. I'm a first-generation college student as well, and was a product of an EOP program at UC Berkeley. And so I know the power of programs that help students see and really help institutions, not students, because students already know how powerful they are, right? These programs help institutions see the power that we innately have in ourselves, and sometimes they put us in boxes, right? And they think about us in particular ways. And so it's a really, I was thinking about, Mildred said to me yesterday, our keynote, I was just gonna come and say, hey. She said, our keynote kind of is not coming, so will you spend a couple minutes saying a couple more words? And I was honored to do so. I've been thinking a lot about the commencement address and the call to action that I have for that. For you graduates will be there tomorrow. And I wanted to kind of think a little bit differently. You all here have done such an amazing accomplishment, students, but you stand on the shoulders of amazing people who went before you. And EOPS has a long history. It started in '69. It came from advocates in the community who said students who are powerful, who have life experiences that you may not understand, deserve the right to go to school, deserve the right to get core service, deserve the right to have an equal playing field. Right? You feel me, right? An equal playing field for your education. And year after year after year after year, advocates, educational advocates, people who are on the ground like the counselors and support staffs of EOPS, CalWorks, foster youth programs, these kind of things. But EOPS and CARE have had a long history of the state wanting to cut them, to cut back, to say students don't need these things, and you are the product of every hope and dream of every advocate who came before you and every student who's been a part of this program. So I want you to know you stand on the shoulders of amazing people. And when we talk today about things like I am powerful, it's really, really important that we call back to those histories, right? And we call back to those pieces for ourselves. So I'll tell you, I'm one who feels like she has been untethered. I was born in Korea. I was adopted and abandoned in an orphanage when I was young, and I came to the United States, and I was lucky and quite fortunate to be adopted. But I will tell you, for a person who's been abandoned when they were young, no matter what the story is or what you want to say, there is innately in you a feeling that you are never good enough. And it's not for lack of love around you or things like that. It's just something that is core to like who you are sometimes. And I will tell you, and I'm standing here, and I can't even believe I'm a college president, let me tell you. So I just want to, it's those things. I want you to know that every night I struggle with those things. Am I good enough? Am I thoughtful enough? Am I gonna be good enough for this community? Can I make the right decision on behalf of students? Can I care and nurture for folks? This is a big job, right? It feels really daunting. And so when I applied for the position, I wanna let you know, I don't have a doctorate, and they made kind of a big deal at the African graduation. It was very evident I was the only one who does not have a doctorate in the room. Yeah, they were like, and doctor this, and doctor that, and President Tamil. And I'm cool with that, actually, because I'm not about labels. But there are all these labels that are out in society, right, that we know we need to begin to kind of see and feel. And so I had moments in my mind where it says, you're not good enough because you don't have a doctorate yet, right? You're not good enough because you look young and you don't have connections to particular things, right? It's these little messages that seep into the power of the core. But what has happened, right, is exactly what's happening here, what you've seen here, is that deep down inside, you all know, and I know, deep down inside, I was designed for accomplishment, right? I was designed for success. And what we do today is not about me. It really isn't. This world is about being humble and about forgiving yourself. I forgive myself every night when I go to bed. I pray and ask for forgiveness for the things that I could have done better. But it is a sense of a responsibility to the collective. And I want to just say to you graduates, success starts with the collective. Success starts when you begin to put your time and your energy into greater good, right? That gift of giving on and on and on comes back to you in ways that you can't feel. And the moments that I'm about myself, it all goes wrong, right? The moments I'm like, oh, I'm the president, it goes wrong. I find myself there. So that's the mantle for you all. So not only as graduates, right? I mean, now we can't act like we don't know. We know, right? That we stand on the shoulders of people who came before us. One, we have a responsibility to a community that is tearing us down right now as we speak, right? They are getting rid of services like this now. I won't get political, we'll just say the environment is that we don't have worth for this stuff, right? So you see what's happening. We cannot be disengaged from those things. You have a responsibility to your community. You have a responsibility back to Laney College. You have a responsibility to your children. We are leaving a community for folks, right? And people say, oh, President, you're here, and oh, it must be really hard for you. No, it's not hard for me. It's hard for us. This is a collective, and that includes you. I expect you as alumni to be out in the community doing stuff, be out telling the story of Laney College, coming back. How many alumni work for us now, right? Come back, exactly, and work in this community and make differences in the lives of students. So, sorry, I got a little, but we're being assaulted, folks. We are being assaulted at the community college level, at the social service level, at every level. So this is my cry to you, is to say, I want to celebrate. I am so proud of the accomplishments that you have made. I am. But I want to tell you that it's the giving to the community. It's the connection to the collective. It's knowing that we're about greater things in this community of Oakland, what we can do. Because I dream it every night. I believe we can do it. And I need you all in the fight with us. So be powerful. Own that statement. Come back and support us. And I want to say a quote from Audre Lorde. I love Audre Lorde. When I dare to be powerful, right? When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. And so I connect back nightly to that vision about what we can do at Laney, what we can do in Oakland, what I can do for generations of students, what we can do together. And the fear becomes less. The voices become less. So I want to encourage you to remember that even college presidents feel that unsureness every day when I wake up. And I wipe it off and walk on, y'all. So, all right? So I just want to say, this stuff doesn't happen. And I saw the words of the song that we're going to sing too. Oh, it all is just connecting together, right? Nevertheless, we persist together. But I want to just take a moment, though, as I close down, is just say, remember, where I am today is because of EOP, because of programs and people who reached out and said, I'm going to mentor you, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to answer your question, I'm going to push you along when you fail mathematics, because I sure did, and I barely graduated. And I did. Let me tell you the truth. F. It didn't take until my senior year. So, and still struggle today. Thank God for calculators. But again, I'm not the smartest person in the room, right? That's the thing. You learn how to do these things. So it really is this. It's the fact that we stand on the shoulders, but there are people who are standing right beside us too. And I want to acknowledge some folks here who are on our team. Bené Tyson, Mai Lee, Lynn Williams, Danielle Wong, Feke Laute. I just really appreciate what y'all are doing for our students. And then our counselors too, Emmy Brewer, Nina Trong, Laura Contreras, Sandra McGee, Arina Rivinka, and Carolyn Cornelius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, for guiding and just blessing us with trying to get on the track. And to our partners, we have some community partners here who are just so beautiful. Beyond Emancipation, you know, my heart, y'all. Shanina Shumate, and Adriana Brown, thank you from Beyond Emancipation. And I met two partners over here, too. I happened to get to sit with them. Arlene King and Ona, I want to thank you for partnering. And Arlene said something to me today. She said, you know, my organization is working because we have a responsibility to do something, to join together and make sure we're doing it. I mean, just sitting there, she was speaking my language. I was like, I love you already. I do. So we have a collective responsibility. So please help me. And Dean Lewis, I just want to give a shout out to you for your leadership for all these areas. And then ultimately also to our student workers. Y'all, I'm so proud of you. You represent us with pride and passion, and I will tell you, the reason I'm in the role I am in today is because I was a work study student at school. I came up through the ranks of working in financial aid and a bunch of things, and I knew the power of what you could do through that. And I want to thank our student workers for being in service to this community. And so now I just want to again say success does start here. Success has already been, it was born in you. It was bred in you. The seeds of it are in you. And I wish you all the very, very best.
What a great introduction to our college president. Thank you, President Glickerson. So now we're in for another treat. She set it up for our song. Irina Rifkin, I'd like to invite you up. Really, the groundwork has been laid. So I think we have a drummer coming as well, right? All right. Thank you. So Irina, when you come up, I didn't look at the words again, but Irina does a great job of when we do retreats, going deep into herself and self-reflection and writing songs that she's able to share here at our annual luncheon. And it comes deep from her heart and her passion and commitment to students. So this is a great opportunity for us. So thank you, Irina. Come on up.
And this is Joseph Kalarapi, who is one of our graduates, who's also going to be drumming. And this song is called Nevertheless We Persist. And I just wanted to mention that because of perfume allergies, I'm not going to be able to be on stage during the honoring of the graduates, but I'll be there in the audience and I'll be cheering you on. And so I wanted to express just how much I'm impressed by all of your amazing work and your persistence. And I know that some of you have really struggled, all of you have really struggled through many mountains that were in your way, but you climbed the mountains and you are achieving your goals. So I just wanted to mention that I'm really proud of you. This song I had written a different version back in February, and then I changed it around to make it focused on the celebration of you. And so I changed the words, and so the Success Starts Here version of the song is on some of the tables. And I really welcome everybody to sing along and clap along. Nevertheless, you persisted. Nevertheless, you persist. Nevertheless, we persisted. Nevertheless, we persist. Despite what goes on to the present, education is the key. We're gonna raise up our voices for freedom and truth and solidarity. Oh, nevertheless you persist. Nevertheless you persist. Nevertheless we persist. Nevertheless we persist. You're rising to your future. You climb the mountains in your way. Graduates, you inspire us. Success starts here today.
Thank you, Miss Irina, and thank you, Joseph. That was beautiful. I'd like to have Laura Gomez Contreras come on up. Laura is one of our esteemed counselors. She has an interesting and wonderful history, too. She's alumni. Did you raise your hand back there? Yes. And is now a tenure-track counselor, but prior to that, she did outreach. As a classified employee, she worked in the same position that I used to. That's how I met her, the care coordinator. She did some exemplary work at CalWorks through the CalWorks program, and now our counselor, so it's an honor. She's going to introduce our student speaker to you. So, no.
Hi, welcome and congratulations. We are truly proud of each and every one of you. At this point, I would like to introduce this student. She came to me about 2 years ago. She was assigned to work with me. As you guys know, all the students get assigned to work with different counselors. So she was assigned to work with me, and she was very adamant. I remember her coming into the office, and we would go back and forth about how many units she should take. She was a mom with 2 kids, single parent, and I would tell her, Shanika, I think you should just take maybe 12 units. No, I can do 17. Are you sure? Let's maybe try 13. And she's like, no, I can do 17. And every semester, it was the same thing. But she came in, finished in 2 years, and now she's graduating this semester and moving on to San Francisco State in the Department of Social Work. So, Shanika, come right up.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm never nervous. As everybody knows, I always run my mouth, but I done got nervous. My heart is, I don't know where it's at. My stomach is down to my knees, but hey. Congratulations to us, everybody in this room. Congratulations. And when I say everybody in this room, I don't just mean graduates. I mean the staff as well, because you guys help move us along and get us out your way. But congratulations to us all. We all had a job, we all had a goal, and we all accomplished that goal so far. Up until this point, I didn't think that it was necessary to celebrate this. I honestly felt I was just doing what I was supposed to do, and I didn't deserve any pat on the backs, any congratulations, that this is just what I'm supposed to be doing. Growing up, excuse me if I get a little emotional, because I didn't want to touch bases with this, but I can relate to probably everybody in this room on a different scale. I've gone from wondering where I was going to stay, to domestic abuse, to literally being a single mother. My kid's father was brutally murdered when my daughter was only 5 months, son was 3. Can you imagine trying to answer to a 3-year-old? Where's dad? Since then, life's just been a journey, and I've just strived to be the best mother I can be. So I honestly, throughout it all, I always knew I wanted to go to school. But after having children, I put my own goals aside and said, I'm gonna do what's best for them. So I thought working was what was best for them. I worked different jobs, all different types of jobs. I did go back to school for medical assistant, got myself in a lot of debt going to Western Career College. And didn't get a job there in that field. Ended up working for Alameda County WIC, which was my favorite job, working because I got to work with other mothers, young mothers, helping them breastfeed and teaching them the importance of breastfeeding and their health and well-being. Left there, started working retail, just different jobs. So anyways, my last job, I was working at a transitional home for ex-veterans and families in transitions. Loved it, again, because I was working with people, helping them overcome certain things. It was there that I realized I got to go back to school now. It's time, because I was doing literally the work of the director. And I always was told, oh, she's a director because she has this degree, that degree, and this degree. But yet she lacked that common, she lacked that nurturing essence. She didn't know how to work with the people who she was serving. She didn't know anything about that. So she'll often have me do that piece. So I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. And then, of course, they threw obstacles at me. They slowly got rid of all the black people. I was the only black person there working. And then they threw different obstacles. Oh, well, now we need you to come in earlier. Well, I can't. I'm a mom. I still have to get my kids to school. I can't make it to San Francisco and be here by 7 o'clock. That's impossible. I can't do it. So anyways, long story short, I left that job. I said, I'm about to go get me a degree, too. So that's what landed me here at Laney. When I came to Laney, I was embarrassed. I said, I'm too old. Everybody else who I went to high school with, they're graduated, they're on a career path. When I get on Facebook, everybody's in a career, not me. That's when I found EOPS. Coming to EOPS, honestly, what pushed me to EOPS was I can get help with books and supplies. So that's what really got me in the door. But once I got there, I discovered I'm not the only one here that's a mother who's older, who has different struggles. I gained a family with EOPS. That's what I gained up. EOPS showed me that we all can. We can do it, especially with each other. And just even going from being a participant, that's what really made me want to be a worker. When I heard they was hiring, I said, oh yeah, I could do this. I like this job. I like coming to this office. I can do it. And it'll be me doing what I love to do, helping people. Working even made it more personal. All of you guys kept me going, inspired me. All the students coming in and out that office, whether you were coming in there to complain or whether you was coming in there to say thank you, you touched me in some type of way because I said, ooh, that's me in a sense. Like it's just all inside. And, you know, we all motivate each other in one way or another. And I just want to say that it is the students who really kept me going, along with the staff. I mean, I call Feke here my brother. We didn't embrace each other, only known each other such a short amount of time, but it was something where we connected. Miss Lynn, Mai, Benet, everybody in the office, I come in, hey y'all, let my presence be known. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's the students. You guys motivated me so much, whether you know it or not. Yes, I helped you, but you guys ultimately helped me. With that being said, congratulations again, and thank you guys. It was an honor being here.
I'd like to invite our esteemed counselor, Irina Rifkin, up to the stage. Irina is going to be introducing our student, Isabel Moya, to come and speak to you about her experience. Come on up, Irina.
Thank you. I just wanted to mention that, first of all, I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm so proud of the student that I'm about to introduce right now. Isabel Moya, she has completed multiple degrees. She completed an AA in Business Administration and also an associate's degree for transfer in Business Administration. With a GPA of close to 3.4. And she's on her way to Cal State East Bay for her bachelor's in Business Administration. But she's not going to stop there. She's going to go on for an MBA. So I'm just so proud of her. And also I wanted to mention that she also, like many of you, has really overcome a lot of challenges, and she has showed strength through all those challenges. Going to school as a mom, part of the part of the EOPS and CARE program, and really also working as a student worker and just providing great service in the office to students and helping others rise along with her. So please welcome and honor Isabel Moya.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Well, my name is Isabel Moya. I have overcome various obstacles, from living an abusive relationship, from being a single parent. When my daughter Naomi was born, I wanted to be a role model for her. But it was hard because when she was born, I had lost my job and I was homeless. I have saved money, but it wasn't enough, so I had to be in welfare. And that really helped me to provide food for her and shelter. As receiving welfare, it was the only income I was receiving, and it was really hard. So I had to stretch the money throughout the whole month. And as the months passed by, the rent was getting expensive, and I couldn't afford it anymore. I had to move in back with my mom. When my daughter was 2 years old, I realized I couldn't get a good job without going back to school. So that's when I took the action and enrolled classes at Laney College. When I took classes at Laney, I met wonderful teachers and I met wonderful counselors. Being a student at Laney College made me feel that I couldn't accomplish anything. What really helped me in Laney College was the EOPS program. I don't know what would I do without the program. I can probably say that I'm graduating and this is just the beginning to my journey. My end goal is to obtain a master's degree, and I would like to say thank you to all of you that work hard. I know it's really hard to be able to being a parent, going to school, but we did it. We all did it. Thank you.
Isabella, thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you. Every year, our favorite part of this event is having our student speakers come up. So years ago, the EOPS staff decided, when we were doing the planning meetings, to make sure that we always have a good representation of our student workers and our students speak about their experience, because it's real and it touches us, because we all identify and we all need to be reminded. So thank you, because I know it's scary to get up here. It's scary, right? It looks different from up here, all the people. At this time, so that we had one more student who is not here to speak. So Safa's not going to speak today. So we'll miss that powerful story. However, it's a good opportunity to invite our counselors up so we can start acknowledging you. And I see a face from the past. So welcome in this face. Acknowledgement by the counselors. So come on up, counselors.
I just want to say congratulations to all of you who are getting your certificates, your AA degree, and transferring. That's a wonderful thing. That's what it's all about. So good luck to you.
Many of you may have seen me in the office. A lot of familiar faces out there. I'm Nina Trong. I'm one of the other counselors. I get pretty emotional. I told myself, at these kind of events, I get emotional. So I told myself to write something this time. So I'm going to read from this. Otherwise, I'll be up here cheery all day. I want to sincerely offer my heartfelt congratulations to our graduates for your accomplishments. You've had a goal, and you remained focused until the end. I believe in what future goal lies ahead of you. You have shown me that through hard work, perseverance, dedication, and determination, you can achieve any goal you set for yourself. Whether landing a job or continuation on your next journey of education, I know that you will achieve that goal again. So thank you, and again, congratulations, and you have much, much to be proud of. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carolyn Cornelius, and I have been very fortunate and blessed to join the EOPS team as the CAFES counselor. I've been on this campus since 1999 and working somewhat closely with Lynn and others, Benita from back in the day, and of course Dr. Lewis. But about a year ago, Dr. Lewis invited me to join this team. And I just retired from the city of Oakland, so I had a little bit of time on my hands. But I told her I wanted to pray about it And what I did was I went online and I looked at the videos of past events such as this, your past graduation. And I literally was tearing. I was crying. Tears of joy. Just blessed, 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 blessed. And I said, yeah, I'm a believer, so I said, Lord, if this is your will for me, I take on that challenge. And I am so grateful. I am so, so very blessed to be amongst such dedicated colleagues. Our community partners are fantastic. To work with my brother Feke has just, well, he's just amazing, such an encourager. Dr. Lewis, you are just an encourager. But most of all, I can hear every student that comes into the office. I can hear your laughter. I can hear your concerns. I can hear the student workers responding to you. I hear it all in my office. And to be a part of this, to just be a part of this, I can't even speak on it. I'm a crybaby, so I'm not going to cry today. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you, President Trammell. Is she still here? She go. I've been calling her doctor. Oh, there you are. Yeah, she's sitting next to me. You my doctor. You are such an encourager, too. And like Dr. Lewis, I'm so thankful that you're here because when I see you, I see myself. You are our mirror. Stay the course, graduates. Don't be unstoppable. Never give up. You are valuable. You are incredible. And peace and blessings to you all.
I was not prepared for this. But, wow. This is the saddest part of my job. You know why? Because I love you guys, and then I don't see you no more. Because you've graduated. So come back and see us, okay? And actually, I would like to put together a panel for like either this fall or the spring semester where some of you that have transferred to the 4-year come back and tell us what it's really like, okay? I remember when I transferred from Merritt College back in the old days. How many of you remember where Merritt used to be when the Black Panthers started it? Down on MLK. It wasn't way up there in the hills. I was part of the students that were protesting. Do not take the community college to the hills. And then some years went by. I transferred to Cal. I graduated. I got my master's degree. And I became a counselor at Merritt. I said, wow, you are a traitor. But I loved it up there. I loved it up there. And I just love the community colleges. I feel like all of you should go get master's degrees and come back and teach and be counselors. Really. And I always say it's one of the greatest institutions. It's one of the greatest democratic institutions that America ever created. Accidentally. Excuse me. We got to keep it going. We have got to keep it going because you can be anybody, anywhere, any age. The youngest student I ever had was 12. And the oldest I had was 80. And so you can just say, oh, I think I'll go to college and just get up. And that's the beauty of the community college is that you can do that whenever you decide. So congratulations to all of you who made it through this process. And keep up the good work. Don't stop now. Keep going forward, okay? Congratulations. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations to all of you. Remember that your success is also our success. You are opening the pathways for other students to come, that'll come behind you. And like I said, your success is our success. And without your success, we can't continue to be here every day and day in and day out serving students. You are what makes our life purposeful. You are the reason why we get up every morning to do the work that we do. So thank you for allowing us to be part of your success.
I just want to mention again that I'm so impressed by all of you. You have done amazing work, and you are going to keep doing amazing work and keep on going for your bachelor's, your master's, and careers, and you are the future, and I just want to honor you and say that. And I also want to especially recognize all the staff and faculty, administrative staff, and especially the student workers. You are graduates, and you're also the ones who help others rise along with you. And so I just want to also mention thanks to all of the student workers because you made it happen. And congratulations. Nevertheless, you persist.
So I'm gonna help out a little bit. If you're a graduate, please stand. All right, if we can line up. And then get your shot.
My name is Isabel Moya. I'm getting AA degree in business administration, a certificate in business administration, and the AST in business administration.
Hello, my name is Deborah Ann McClain, I should say. And I'm receiving degrees in humanities, social science, and language arts.
And I'm Keisha Clord. I'm receiving an AA in African American Studies, and I'm also going to film school.
My name is Cornetta Gonzalez, and I'm getting my CA in cosmetology.
My name is Laura Bloom, and I'm getting my Certificate of Achievement in Culinary Arts Restaurant Management.
My name is Deshauna Gassy, and I'm getting my Certificate in Culinary Arts.
My name is Lechman Engelbrecht. I'm receiving an AST in sociology and 2 certificates, and I'm transferring to San Francisco State for social work.
Hi everyone, my name is Wendy Stevenson. I'm getting the AAT in psychology, an AA in African American Studies and Social Science, and I'm transferring to San Francisco State in the spring of 2018.
My name is Sonia Velasquez, and I got my certificate in culinary baking and pastry, and I'm working for my AS.
Hi, my name is Angelica Gomez, and I'm getting a certificate in language community interpreting to be a Spanish interpreter for the courts. And next year, I will be getting 2 AAs, one in language arts and then one in social sciences.
Hi, my name is Maricruz Garcia, and I get my cosmetology certificate. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Melissa McCarthy. I'm getting an AA in social science and an AST in anthropology, and I'm transferring to Sacramento State.
It's me again. Shanika Dixon, I'm getting an AS in social sciences. Look, I'm confused. It's the end now. But I'll be going to San Francisco State to get my BA in social work.
My name is Talina Baisley. I'm getting my AA in social science and my AAT in psychology, and I'll be transferring to Cal State East Bay in the fall.
Hi, my name is Xiao Xian, and I'm getting a degree in sociology and transferred to San Francisco with a social work degree. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Natasha, and I'll be getting my certificate in culinary, culinary? Arts.
Hi, I am Patrice Porter. I will be receiving an AA in restaurant management and cooking principles.
Hi, you guys. My name is Emerald Hallman. I'm getting my CA in cosmetology, and I'm going to continue to get my AS in science.
Hi, my name is Gannat Kabir Xavier. I'm getting my certificate in cosmetology.
Hi, my name is Sujuan Chen. I'm getting my AA degree with language art.
Hello, I'm Ernest Seiler. I'll be receiving an AA in social sciences and an A in African American Studies and transferring to Cal State East Bay in the fall.
Hi, my name is Thuy Pham. I'm getting AA degree in business administration.
Hi, my name is Aminata So. I get my AS in
natural science, and I plan to transfer next fall to Samuel Merit University.
Hi, my name is Sadatu Diallo. I'm getting my degree in I'm getting my AA degree in business administration, and I'm planning to transfer to San Francisco State University.
Hi, my name is Yi Cho. I'm getting my AA degree business accounting and business administration.
Hi everybody, my name is Carolyn Cornelius. I'm getting my AA degree for business administration and also transferring to Cal State East Bay.
Hello everyone, my name is Adrienne Brown and I'm getting my AA in social science and African American history, and I'm transferring to Cal State East Bay in the fall.
Hello everyone, my name is Jay Lee. I'm getting AA degree of accounting and administration. Thank you.
Hello, I am UC Lee. I am getting AA degree business administration and accounting. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Lee. I'm graduate business administration and accounting.
Hi, my name is Robert. I'm getting my AST in mathematics, and I'm transferring to UC Davis.
Hi everyone, my name is Sanai. I have a degree in natural science and biomanufacturing certificate.
Hi, my name is Amaya Jenkins, and I'm getting my certificate in culinary arts.
My name is Aaron Price. I'm receiving AA in social science, language arts, and I'm going to UC Berkeley.
Hello, I'm Joseph Colarafi, and I'll be receiving an AA in social sciences.
Hi, my name is Sepa. I am getting AA degree business. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Roma Gabrielsus. I'm getting AS degree by biomanufacturing.
Hi, my name is Xiaoming Xu. I'm getting an AA degree with business administration and accounting. Thank you.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Definitely, we're going to want to take your pictures up here afterwards. We always love to do a group picture. The president's going to be there celebrating you, I am, and many, many other administrators, faculty, and staff. So it's a party today and tomorrow. Congratulations. Another round of applause. I'm going to do a special thanks and co-sign what the president said when she thanked the faculty and staff and our counselors. And I also want to do another round of thanks for other people who may not have been acknowledged yet. We have our advisory board members here. We have Iris Brooks. She hired me way back in the day. Thank you for being here. I now have the job she used to have. Thank you, Iris. I want to thank district staff who are here, who support our program. We have other staff on the campus. I believe financial aid staff were here. We have visitors from our other campuses, our sister campus, Merritt College in the house. Dean Chan, we got Miss Tia, hi. Leslyn Williams' mom. And then for retired faculty and staff too, they're in the house, and Indra Thadani. Not retired, but current. So my closing remarks would be, let's continue the celebration and continue success, because success started the day you were born. come on up afterwards for pictures, please, quickly, and have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you all.